Welcome to my first 2020 NBA mock draft. And yes, my hair is a little bit different right now, or today. It's a curly. But that's beyond the point. We're doing the first 14 picks only, the lottery 1 through 14. So I'm doing this before I start breaking down some of these players in depth. So I'll give you a little bit of some background information on why I think X team or Y team will select X player, right? But before we get into all that, please like this video, share with all your NBA fans. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. All right, let's get to it. At number 1, the Golden State Warriors will select Anthony Edwards out of Georgia. And yes, I know what you guys are thinking. Well, he's high bust because he's so inconsistent defensively and he doesn't have that dog mentality, right? And that's what I said on my last podcast. But when you really look at him, and he has it all, the athleticism, the strength, that shiftiness, that jump shot, and he has that vision when he wants to. And that's the thing, right? When he wants to, that's pretty damn scary. And as a future head coach in basketball, I was very pissed watching him in multiple games where I watched him where he would just give up on the play, let a guy blow by him. Those are all things you can teach him, though. And if he's in the right environment, and trust me, it doesn't get any better than playing with the Golden State Warriors, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Steve Kerr, championship pedigree type organization. He's going to learn, because if he doesn't, he will not get much playing time. Are you telling me that if you plug him in with Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, he's not going to flourish? Come on, man. His athleticism, the way he can just rip through and just take it to the cup and just dunk on you, that is number 1 potential in any draft. Trust me, this kid is extremely talented, but I can also see him being a Wiggins, a little bit better than the Dion Waiters, but I can also see him being great, right? Which can be like a Victor Oladipo, Spider Mitchell. Man, I mean, it's crazy to think that you have so many question marks with so many compliments within the same player. Let's get to the next pick, right? Another guy who has a lot of question marks but has so many compliments and so much potential, James Wiseman. He's going number 2 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I know a lot of you guys want to put Obi Toppin in there. I think when it's all said and done, that 7'6" wingspan, that size, and that agility from James Wiseman, I would take that. Best outcome possible. He's going to be a better player down the road. He can be an anchor defensively. Whereas Obi, I think he's going to struggle defensively. He's a very good offensive player. Some may call him a modern day Amari Stoudemire. He has a 3-point shot at times. It's tough. I mean, I like both players, but I would go with James Wiseman in this situation. Let me know what you guys think so far. So at number 3, the Minnesota Timberwolves will select, and I know this is a surprise for y'all, Onyeka Okongwu from USC. I love this kid. He is a defensive anchor. He has a nice hook shot. Nice touch around the rim. I think he shot 70%, if I'm not mistaken, and that's pretty darn good from inside like 14 feet. So this dude has the touch, the athleticism, the anticipation skills that you need defensively. And I know a lot of you guys would say, "Well, I want to put LaMelo Ball with D'Lo," but the thing is, originally when D'Lo played with the Lakers, I was like, well, they should draft Lonzo and put Lonzo and D'Lo together. The more I think about it, is D'Lo is his best version when he has the ball in his hands, and LaMelo's gonna need the ball in his hands as well. So from that perspective alone, like if LaMelo would shoot the ball a lot better than I would say, and I would draft LaMelo. But since Cat needs so much help defensively, adding a guy like an Okongwu could really help him out. So that may be too high, but at this point, you have to draft the guy that makes the most sense. And to me, the most sense for the Timberwolves is Okongwu. At number 4, the Atlanta Hawks select Denny Advia, I like him a lot. He's not Luka Doncic, but at his size, at 6'9", 210, he can play small forward, stretch four at times. I like his versatility, his speed, his foot speed, his IQ overall. I think it makes sense, man. I mean, they have multiple guys that they drafted last year in Cam Reddish. I get it. But the more wings you can have, the more possibilities you can have to make trades. It would make sense to draft another wing. There isn't enough wing versatility in the NBA. Every team is always looking for more wings because that's the most coveted position in the NBA. There isn't enough wings, enough good wings in my opinion. So if you add Denny, then you have more options to play with and another guy to give Trae Young. So at number 5, the Detroit Pistons, the guy that they really wanted falls to them, and LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball is a right player, the best player available at this point. Some can argue he may be the best player in the draft, and I wouldn't be mad at you. Like, I can totally see that. His upside is immense. His feel for the game is incredible. He can score. Obviously, he can facilitate. He has a size. I mean, it's just a perfect fit with the Detroit Pistons. At number 6, the New York Knickerbockers, New York Knicks select Obi Toppin. They get their Amari Stoudemire, and they just start building from there. So you put him next, RJ Barrett, then you have something. And then you have an anchor like Mitchell Robinson. So Mitchell Robinson, RJ Barrett, and you add Obi, you got something, and you still got Kevin Knox. Number 7, you have Isaac Okoro. I'm not drafting the point guard, especially after they drafted last year's point guard. Wings. Okoro has the athleticism to be very good defensively at the NBA level. In space, in transition, he's exceptional. I like Okoro a lot. So I think the Bulls get a nice player here at number 7. And number 8, I'm going with Killian Hayes, man. I mean, this dude is super talented. I just think if you put the ball in his hands, and he has size, right? At 6'5", 6'6". If he doesn't pan out as your primary ball handler at the point guard position, you can easily slide him to the 2, and he has enough skills to get to the rack, to get points, and be so effective in so many ways. I get it, he's not a great catch and shoot guy. I think he shot like 22% in catch and shoot situations, but he is so skilled. His handle is tight, and he finds ways. He doesn't have the best first step, but he's so talented. And if you're the Charlotte Hornets and you're Michael Jordan, I'm drafting this kid. And number 8, that's a steal. Number 9, the Washington Wizards select Tyrese Halliburton. There's your point guard. If you don't think John Wall is a guy anymore and you end up trading him or not, you can bring Halliburton off the bench at first to learn. You have a great shooting guard in Bradley Beal already. It makes sense, man. I mean, Halliburton at this point, great playmaker, could shoot the ball a little bit, has a size. Again, same with Hayes, right? You can put him at the 2. He is a hawk off the ball as an off-ball defender. He's an overrated on-ball defender, even though a lot of people may think that he's a great on-ball defender. I think a lot of coaches went at him hard, but off the ball with his length and his instincts, I think he's going to be solid at the NBA level. And number 10, I'm going with another Tyrese, man. I'm going with Tyrese Maxey from Kentucky with the Suns. I'm not drafting the big man. I'm going to play it out with my big, who I drafted number 1 overall, in DeAndre Ayton. Sorry, y'all, and some people may have a big going to them. I don't. I think you need more scoring, more shooting, and Tyrese Maxey provides that. So that's why I got the Suns getting at number 11 with the San Antonio Spurs. I have them taking Jaden McDaniels. Jaden out of Washington, freshman, 6'10", has a size. He's very skinny. They can develop him into something very, very good. I mean, this kid's talent level is off the charts. And at this point, at number 11, it just makes sense to me. So I got him going to the Spurs, and they have a great development infrastructure in place for a kid like him to just flourish. Number 12, the Sacramento Kings will draft, and this will happen if they get to this point, if he doesn't go sooner, and Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell to me is solid. He got the size to play 2-3. He's good defensively. He's athletic. He's not a great athlete. He's a very good athlete. His arc is very high, so he will get up a shot. You can put him in post-up situations at times because he may bully a smaller guard. He is skinny and he will need to put on weight, but he's skilled. And he could be a very nice 3-and-D guy for the Kings. Is exactly what they need. A guy like a Devin Vassell. I just think it makes perfect sense, man. If he gets to 210, that'd be ideal for him. Some people want to compare him to a Danny Green. I think he'd be better than Danny Green, to be honest with you. At number 13, the Pelicans select Vernon Carey from Duke. Big man, nice roller, strong, makes sense as well. And then at number 14, I got RJ Hampton going to the Portland Trail Blazers. He's a kid who is extremely versatile. He's not great at one single thing, but you can just plug him in there, and then they can retool and potentially trade CJ McCollum for maybe an all-star wing is what they'd be looking at. And then you have other pieces there already, right? That's going to do it, y'all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my first mock draft, and this is going to change, especially once we get the actual teams that'll draft in certain positions. This is just how it's set up right now because of records. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one.